everybody, and welcome to another edition of the Baseball Talk Radio Show. I'm Gary Mack, and my usual co-host, Rich Baxter, is on assignment, so I'm all by myself this week. So it will probably be a short show, but lots of stuff to talk about. The championship series are in full swing. The AL series is tied at 1-1 after Boston came back in game two after dropping game one against the Houston Astros. They came back in game two, hitting two grand slammers in the first and second innings to build up an 8-0 lead. The Astros would come back, but fell short 9-5. So, exciting game there. And if it wasn't for those, or at least the second grand slammer, we would have had a tied game, and who knows what would have happened from there. Don't ask me who's going to win these games, because I picked Tampa and San Francisco in the World Series. They both lost and got eliminated, so I'm not the guy to ask. But anyway, over in the National League, the Braves hold a 1-0 lead after a walk-off home run by Austin Riley. And Dodgers and the Braves will be at it again today as we record this on Sunday. So Dodgers with a chance to even it up. And in an oddity situation of Major League Baseball, even though the Dodgers won 100 plus games and the Braves won 86, the Braves won their division, so they're actually the home team in this championship series. So interesting turn of events there. So they've opened up in Atlanta, and it would behoove Atlanta to try to win two over the Dodgers, with the Dodgers going home. I think the Dodgers might have a slight hangover from a tough series against the San Francisco Giants that went right down to the wire, and with the Dodgers defeating the Giants in game 5 in San Francisco. So maybe there's a little bit of a hangover there for the LA Dodgers. In game 1, turned it around, flew to Atlanta, and played after a day or so off. So it's possible that that's what happened in that situation. But they'll be at it again today, as I said, and the Dodgers will have a chance to tie up the series. And they're playing without a couple of key players. Kershaw is out for the Dodgers, and may or may not come back. He got hurt towards the end of the season. Hurt is having some elbow issues. Don't know whether he'll be back for the World Series. If he can pitch, they may try to squeeze him in there if they make it to the World Series. And they're also officially without their injured first baseman Max Muncy for this NLCS. Muncy hurt his left elbow on a play at first base in the Dodgers regular season finale on October 3rd, and has been out since then. And he's been an integral part of the Dodgers offense and defense since he came into the league. So that's a big, that's a big bat and a big loss for the LA Dodgers. So we'll see how they'll be able to work through that. More baseball news. Last week, Rich and I were talking about managers that were going to get fired or who could be fired. And I made the statement. I couldn't see any other managers. At that time, it was Jace Tingler of the Padres was let go, and Luis Rojas of the New York Mets was let go. And I said to Rich, I can't see any other manager really letting go. Maybe Aaron Boone with the Yankees because his contract is up. They may not renew it. That they didn't get past the wild card. But lo and behold, the Cardinals out of nowhere parted ways with Mike Schilt. Schilt had taken in 3 years. He took the Cardinals to three division. To three playoffs. All 3 years that he's been there. So I don't know. The Cardinals are claiming that there was just a differences of opinion, and I guess they couldn't write it, and they decided to part ways and go in another direction. So another managerial opening in the major league ranks at St. Louis with Mike Schilt. Now, I went through the teams. I don't know all the contract situations. Like I said, Aaron Boone's contract expires after the World Series, so we don't know what's going to happen then. You think the Yankees, though, would if they were picking up the option, they would pick it up now and save us the wait. But apparently, maybe they're in discussions. Who knows? Maybe the general manager is going. Who knows? But that's where we're at with that. And as we've been saying on this show, it'll be an interesting offseason to see all the maneuvers that go on and with the CBA coming up. So should be crazy winter, so keep it here. And while we have a moment, let me remind you to subscribe to the show and hit that like button as well on YouTube, so the YouTube analytics know that you like the show, and it makes them happy. It makes us happy too. Believe it or not, that we are trying to expand the show and grow into new listeners. So mention it to your friends and family. We're on YouTube. We do an audio version of the show as well, and that's at anchor.fm, Baseball Talk Radio Show. And you can listen to the audio version there. You can also support the show if you like. Give us whatever you can. Go to anchor.fm, Baseball Talk Radio Show, and there is a support button that you can hit, and it'll tell you how you can help the show. Or you can go to our Patreon page at patreon.com, Baseball Talk. So do those things. And we're also on Facebook at facebook.com/Baseball Talk Radio Show. So check us out at those other places as well. And you can help us out and help yourself out, because you'll know whenever a show is about to come out. If you subscribe to it, you'll never miss a show. And that's what you want to do. We'd love to have you share the show. Say that 14 times fast with your friends and relatives, because we'd like to grow the show even more. So if you like baseball, I think you're gonna like this show. Well, remember the Major League Baseball took over the minor leagues, and they cut teams, and the great makeover meant the change in the structure of independent baseball as well, where the American Association, the Atlantic League, and the Frontier League linked with MLB as partner leagues, while the Pioneer League transitioned from an affiliated league to an MLB partner league. And the idea of the partner league is that They can use them to test different things that they want to try in the majors in the coming seasons. Well, here is a list of the 2021 MLB Partner League attendance ranked by average attendance, and on the top was the Long Island Ducks of the Atlantic League. Now, for those that don't know, the Atlantic League is an independent league. Now it's an MLB Partner League, but still independent, and it is one of the most successful independent leagues out there. And the Long Island Ducks out here on Long Island, where I live, is one of the most successful franchises in that league. And it's the number one, by attendance ranked partner league team. So congratulations to the Long Island Ducks. They do a terrific job. Great management, great promotions. They do. Been to a few games out there, and it's really a blast, and always had a good time. So, congratulations, Long Island Ducks. They had 224,120 attendees, an average of 4,900. I'm sorry, 4,000 and 973 a game. And the Atlantic team has a number of teams on there. Also from the Atlantic League is the Lancaster Barnstormers, another very successful team. The Lexington Legends, which is a fairly new team, came in at number 8. And the South Maryland Blue Crabs came in at number 10. So congratulations to all those Atlantic teams. Number 4 on the list was the Tri-City Valley Cats of the Frontier League, and they were a former New York Penn League team. So congratulations to the Tri-City Valley Cats, keeping that attendance going, even though they're no longer part of the Penn League, which was a shame to see dispersed. If you're like me, you like the minor leagues, and it really was shame to see the way they broke up a lot of those classic minor leagues. But I guess it's all in the march towards progress. I think it's really powerful, the MLB, but so be it. Okay, let's close on this. A sad note. Ray Fosse, the strong-armed MLB catcher whose career was upended when he was bowled over by Pete Rose during the 1970 All-Star Game, has died. He was 74 years old. Carol Fosse, his wife for 51 years, said in a statement online that Fosse died Wednesday after a 16-year bout with cancer. So our thoughts and prayers go out to the Fosse family, and may he rest in peace. Let's do one more story so we don't end on a sad note. Fans will see plenty of Marvel Entertainment merchandise in minor league ballparks for the next 3 seasons under a new promotional agreement between the two sides. The new partnership features 96 MILB teams participating in an event series called Marvel's Defenders of the Diamond during the 2022 through 2024 baseball seasons. The deal was facilitated by AthLife Inc., a Marvel's longtime sports representative. In each of the 3 years of the partnership, all 96 participating MILB teams will host at least one Marvel superhero themed game as part of the Marvel's Defenders of the Diamond campaign, where teams will wear special edition Marvel superhero branded jerseys on field during the game, with other Marvel themed activities and promotions taking place throughout the game. Fans can visit MILB.com/Marvel for the latest updates on the Marvel's Defenders of the Diamond series. So Marvel is everywhere. Everywhere. Everywhere you look, you see Marvel, and they've got a couple of new movies coming out. They've got Shang-Chi out now, The Legend of the Golden Rings, and the Eternals movie is coming out. So Marvel is refiring up their cinematic universe, and they are going to be everywhere over the next few years. So, um, got to do this nowadays. It's the new wave in baseball, folks. Years ago, you used to go to a game and just enjoy the game. Now there's got to be hubbub. There's got to be action. There's got to be excitement all the time. And this is what the world is looking for now. So, like it or not, if you're old school, you may not like it as much, but like it or not, this is the way it's going. All right. Well, I hope you like this show. It's a very short version of the show. As I said, Rich is on assignment, but he'll be back. He'll be back to join me the next time when we get together and look at the championship series and the World Series coming up. And we'll have that all for you next time on the Baseball Talk Radio Show.